Hey math students, this is a tutorial to go through this standardized test practice question where it's saying Nina has some money saved for a vacation that she is planning. The vacation will cost a total of $1,600. She put away $150 every week into her account to help pay for the vacation, and she'll have enough money for the vacation in 8 weeks. So I do have a calculator here. You're always welcome to use a calculator. This is what a calculator might look like in this specific standardized test. You're always welcome to use that. But I'm just going to see if she's saving $150 per week for 8 weeks. That's going to be a mathematical representation of 150 times 8, which again, I'm using my calculator right now, and that's going to be $1,200. Now, I noticed that this $1,200 was different than the $1,600, which means that she had some starting amount money. So she's starting with some kind of dollar amount, and then she's adding that $150 per week. So I can see how much money she started out with by subtracting the 1,200 from 1,600. So she's starting with $400. So that means that I might be able to write an equation to represent the total amount of money that she has saved. I'll use that for T for total, based upon the amount of weeks that she is saving. And remember, she is starting with $400 as we just calculated, and then she's adding $150 per week. So we're going to multiply that by my variable W. And so that's the function now that I am able to write that does work with the numbers of $150 in the 8 weeks to total up to $1,600. So all of that was really beneficial. So that we can look down below and it says if Nina was able to save $200 per week instead of $150. So I'm going to change this $150 to $200. So I'm going to rewrite my function. Still the total that is based upon the amount of weeks that she is saving, but it's going to be 400 plus $200 per week. So how many weeks does it now take for her to save up a total of that same $1,600? So if I replace my total of 1,600, that is equal to 400 plus 200 W, we can now just begin to solve for W. So I'm going to subtract 400 from both sides. 1,200 is equal to 200 W. So then now that 200 is multiplying with the amount of weeks. So I'm going to divide by 200. I see double zeros. So double zeros, they can kind of cancel each other out. So now I'm just left with 12 being divided by 2, which is 6. So it takes her 6 weeks now instead of the 8 weeks because she's saving a little bit more per week. So in this response box, as it says, or on your quiz in the course, you're going to select the number 2 because that difference between 8 weeks and 6 weeks, she sped up that process by 2 weeks. So how many fewer weeks would it take her to save enough money for this vacation? 2 weeks fewer when she adds that additional savings. So I hope this clarifies this question. If you do have any other lingering questions, please reach out to your teacher.